Congratulations on finishing the Autodesk Eagle Complete course. In this video, we're going to do a recap of what we have learned in this course. Eagle is basically a scriptable electronic design automation application with schematic capture, printed circuit board or PCB, auto router, and computer-aided manufacturing features, and also comprehensive library content. The word Eagle stands for Easily Applicable Graphical Layout Editor. When you first open the Eagle software, you will be greeted with a control panel window where you can manage all the files and make a simple setup here. Some menus on the control panel are Libraries, where all the component libraries are stored. This library summary provides a very rapid overview of the available devices. You can see the active and non-active library by seeing the green dot next to the component's name. The green dot indicates active library. To activate a non-active library, we can simply click right and check the use option. There are two types of Eagle library. The managed library, which come with Eagle installation and are kept up to date and in sync with Eagle Online Managed Libraries repository, and the self-made libraries, which users can customize. Then, design blocks, which contain a consistent schematic and layout pair that can be easily used in any project. Design rules, where specific customized rules for designing are saved in .dru type of file. User Language Programming or ULP, scripts, and CamJob, where all the text-based files, including .ulp and .src, are stored. This is the example of the ULP file. Moreover, important files such as Gerber files and drill files used for manufacturing are also saved here on the CamJob. Then there is Spice model, where all the simulation models for components are stored. They usually have .mdl file type. And the last one is the project, where we can manage our project made in Autodesk Eagle. Same with the library. The green dot next to project names indicates whether the project is active or non-active. To activate the non-active project, you can simply click right, then select Use All. Inside the project folders, Eagles also provide us with a lot of examples of projects that we can try to use. A simple circuit we made in this course is the Night Rider circuit using an E555 timer, which the output is the LEDs are flashing one at a time chasing each other, which the speed of LED flash can be adjusted using the potentiometer. On every electrical design, there are two important files to make: the schematic file and the board file. A schematic file is a file that represents the electrical connection between each component. In Eagle, we can make this file on the schematic editor. In this process, we could decide which pin has to connect with which pin. In the Autodesk Eagle schematic editor, you can experience choosing component symbol you want to use, which footprint of the symbol you want to use, and place the wiring diagram and connect each pin to another component's pin. This process is simple yet very crucial for your final PCB design. After you've done with the schematic design, you can move to the board file, which will be done on the Eagle Layout Board Editor. The board file represents the real design we're going to manufacture. Here, you can manage the placement of each component and also the placement of the conductor wire on your PCB. In the layouting board process, we're not only pay attention to the neatness of the board, we also have to consider the basic rules of component placement, which further informations are on the PCB Layout Editor video. Not only component placement have rules. PCB routing process also have some rules of how many layers do you use, what kind of wire do you use, and what size of wire should we use for the signal connection and for the power supply connection. Those two files are the foundation for making the electric circuit design. But we will also need the 3D design to represent the real form of our PCB when the manufacturing process is done. Autodesk provides us with a 3D modeling software called Fusion 360. Fusion 360 can be synced with Eagle so we can see the 3D model of our PCB design. After you have the Fusion 360 installed on your computer, you can simply click this Fusion 360 button over here to push your design to the Fusion 360. And when you open the Fusion 360, you can see the 360-degree view of your design. Sometimes Eagle doesn't provide you with a 3D model design to be shown in the Fusion 360. But don't worry, because we can customize it by add and customize 3D package to our design. After you're sure with your design and you're ready to manufacture them, you can generate the manufacturing file using CAM processor. The manufacturing industry usually needs Gerber file and drill file to tell them the exact position and coordinate of your component in the design. To generate manufacturing files, you can simply select CAM processor button, make a little adjustment based on your need, select the export it as zip, and run the process job button. To make sure that your manufacturing files are good, you can use the PCBWay web to see the Gerber file of your PCB design by simply uploading the zip file we just saved to the place they provide. Autodesk Eco also provides us with Auto Router feature to ease the design of board layouting process. The effort of this process can be set based on our need. The higher the effort, the more detail it will give and the longer time needed to finish the routing process. Another feature Eagle has is the SPICE simulation feature. This tool can be used to verify circuits design, whether it is a simple check to make sure all the components are receiving the current they require based on the chosen values, or checking that the gain and frequency response of a carefully designed analog match hand calculations.